Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have a flip through video to show you. This is my Graphics Fairy Junk Journal Design Team project for May. And these are two little hardcover journals. And it's sort of a Regency theme, a little bit of Victorian thrown in. And a lot of florals, but I wanted to keep it in a nice, like, rich color scheme with this fabric that I love. This is the first time I've used it, and I love it. This one I know is 4 by 6, and this one is about 4 3/8 by 5 1/2. They both have 3 signatures. I apologize, I do not know how many pages, but I will have all of that information in the Etsy listing, and I will link my Etsy shop down below. I will also link down below the Graphics Fairy blog, where you can read a little bit more about where I got my inspiration for this project and see all of the bundles that I used and images that I used from the Graphics Fairy Premium membership site, which I will also link down below. A little bit of lace peeking out on the spines there, and they both have sari silk ribbon closures. This one's like a beautiful taupe, and this one is a variegated green and this grayish blue that I think goes perfectly with the cover. The pages inside are very similar, just a little different pieces of ephemera that I've printed. And if I think of it going through, I'll mention which bundles here, but you can again read more about that on the Graphics Fairy blog. End papers, and both inside covers have pockets. And these I know are from the In the Garden bundle, which is one of my favorite bundles that I have used many times. Tea-dyed pages from Jane Austen books. I just love the images on these pages. Parchment paper. I've left a lot of room for journaling and adding your own ephemera. Music paper. This is some tea-dyed paper. Emily Dickinson. This is a pocket made from some vintage wallpaper that I thought went really nicely with this. Another one of the printables from the family album bundle, and I reduced this quite a bit in size to fit in these little journals. This is a page from an orchid book. That the color scheme I think is perfect. And I didn't, oh, there's another one of the cute little images. I didn't do any sewing on my pages, on my ephemera in this one. I wanted to keep these really super simple. This is open at the top. You could slip in a photo or some ephemera, or you could just journal there. I love these frames. All reduced in size from the original. This are and I used quite a few of these. I think I actually may have used all 6. This is what it looks like when you just print it out full size, and I love these. I think you could use them as book plates. You could use them little journaling spots like I have, as actual labels in your office. I think would be beautiful. So I've reduced them and added them here and there on the book pages. So a little bit of journaling, or you could, a word that inspires you or something like that. Here is another of the frames. You could slip something in there. Another one of some of my grungy tape. Audubon book page. Parchment paper pages are in here as well. Here we have an Edith Holden with a couple of pockets, and this is from the In the Garden as well. Here's a little envelope with extra journaling, and I just slipped in a little piece of tea-dyed paper. Oh, look at this. So pretty. Onto the parchment paper. And these are from the family album bundle. And it's the washi tape, but I just printed them and left them attached. I just love the way that looks, and I created like a double tuck, and inside is a letter. This is from one of the script bundles. I think it's number 2. Just a letter that I've printed onto tea-dyed paper and distressed it. And so it does not have to be used as washi. It can be used as a background, pockets. Another Jane Austen page, more music paper. This is from a vintage book of like architectural decorations. I love that page. The paper's so smooth. And this frame is open on either side, so you could use it to slip something into either way as almost like a large belly band or photos again. Here's another one of the printables onto the parchment. Wanted to keep it fairly simple, but with a lot of little things that could inspire you for your journaling. Another one of the labels. And then in the back pocket here, another from the ephemera bundle. And this one, you can see there's a paper doily, almost like a resist from when I was dyeing the papers. I just layer them together. And so we've got that. And there's journaling space on the back of that letter also. So that is our first little journal. And here is our next journal. And here are the same type of pattern paper, just a different color. And I love it with pockets on the inside. And another, look at her. She's perfect, I think, for this journal. And another from the ephemera bundle, a poem. And again, the pages are very similar. The Jane Austen book pages, music. Here's the wallpaper pocket with another little card in it. The Emily Dickinson, more labels. Here's another orchid. I love that one. Oh, I think this goes so perfectly with this journal. A little bit grungy, but not too much. Parchment, music, more Jane Austen. I did trim these pages down a little bit, but I didn't cut off any of the words. So if you were going to read them, you can. Here's another of the double tuck with that washi printable. I did print it onto, I don't know if I mentioned that, onto the cardstock as well as all the journaling cards are on the cardstock. And this is another little letter and another with the heart paper doily image on it. Tuck that back in after. Another Audubon page and an Edith Holden as well. Love her. And another one of the little envelopes with just a little piece of tea-dyed paper to journal on. These pockets have a little secret small tuck under here. Here's a pocket created with another from the family album bundle. And then this one is from the top. I just love the dark, rich colors of the frames in that bundle. Here's another one. And I believe, yep, this is top open. And another page from that architectural book. Another label. Cute. Another little image. And, oh, so pretty. Nice journaling spot there. And a tree. Again, from In the Garden bundle. And so, and I mentioned this in the blog post as well, I didn't want it to be too frilly. I wanted it to be more practical and utilitarian with some beautiful images and things to inspire you. A couple of more journaling cards there. And so the last thing I wanted to show you is a little surprise. They both come in this metal birdhouse. I've added a little key charm. Before I made junk journals, a little doily just sitting in the bottom there. Before I made junk journals, I did faux floral arranging and wreaths and things like that for craft fairs. So I've had a couple of these bird cages in my stash for quite some time. And the color, the green color, whoops, I thought went really well with the fabric, and I've been thinking I wanted to make a couple of smaller journals that would fit inside. I'm hoping you can see this really well. So this all comes together as a set. And so that is my project. I appreciate you taking some time and watching and hanging out with me. And I hope you like it. I hope you get some inspiration. And I hope everyone is doing well. And I'll see you back here again real soon, everyone. Bye.